Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome to my reaction to the AP and coaches poll. I guess top 25 rankings. I've looked at them a little bit, but no, now I'm gonna go talk about them. Let's start at the top. Gonzaga, Auburn, perfectly fine. I understand how Auburn has more votes than Gonzaga. That's good. That's fine. I get it. I personally would have Gonzaga at 1, Auburn 2, but yeah, no, top 2 teams. Then Arizona, Purdue, Baylor. I think Purdue, well deserved, being this high. They did just beat Illinois. Great game. Arizona, I want to watch more of them. Haven't seen a whole lot, so I got no problems with them being at 3. I have them a little lower. Baylor, I also have a bit lower because I have Duke higher. I think right now, right? Because Baylor lost to Kansas State. Like I said, I guess Purdue lost to Rutgers. Duke's worst lost to Miami. But that's all right. I don't think Baylor. I think Baylor should be a little bit lower still. Kansas at 7. That's good. They're a very talented team. Wisconsin at 8. Wisconsin fan. So I'm happy with them being in the top 10. UCLA at 9. This is the other thing. Baylor lost to Texas Tech and Kansas State. Fell 4 spots. UCLA lost to Oregon and fell 6. I don't see Kansas State in here. I get Texas Tech is ranked, but like that confuses me a little bit. So please explain. Houston at 10, perfectly fine. They haven't done anything to go lower. Villanova, they're back. Villanova is fantastic. They will be in the top 10 here shortly. Kentucky at 12, I don't think they're the 12th best team. I don't think Kentucky's the 12th best team in college basketball. Yes, they have a lot of talent, Sheboy and TyTy Washington specifically. I don't think they're the 12th best team in college basketball. But after that win, you can justify moving up that high. LSU at 13, tough loss, but I like LSU as a team. I think their defense is fantastic. Love their coach. Michigan State at 14, well deserved. Yep, no, you lost to Northwestern, you fall. Iowa State at 15. I don't know. Am I missing? Why did they not move up? They lost to Kansas, who you have ranked number 7. But they beat Texas. They lost to a team right higher. They beat us. I guess. I don't know. I like Iowa State. I think they should be tiny bit. I think they should have moved up. But USC falls 11 spots. I'm surprised they actually did that. I thought they would be nice to USC, keep them up here. But no, the USC absolutely deserves to fall. They've had a tough week. They're a very good, very talented team, but just need to regain it. After the COVID pause, need to regain. They'll be fine. Illinois at 17. I think a very good team. They just took Purdue to double overtime. They're a very, very, very good team. Had a tough first part of the year. They've bounced back a little bit. They'll be good. Texas Tech at 18. I'm a little I guess it all evens out with them beating Baylor and then losing to Kansas State. Oh no, wait. Oh, they lost to Oklahoma State. Texas Tech lost to Kansas. My bad. Yeah, the loss to Kansas State and beating Baylor kind of evens out. They do deserve. I would say. I don't know. I guess yeah, 18's about right. Ohio State at 19. I'm not very high on Ohio State at the moment. But 19, it's all right. Xavier at 20. Again, I have them right around in that range. It's acceptable. Providence at 21. I like Providence. They unfortunately have had to play quite a few. Actually, I guess yeah, they've played a few good teams and beaten them. Wisconsin, Texas Tech, UConn. Marquette, an unfortunate loss, and Virginia, probably even more unfortunate. But Marquette, still a very, very good team. I like Marquette a lot. Even though they beat Wisconsin, I'm still cheering for them. Then Loyola Chicago making their first entrance into the rankings. Well deserved. They've played fantastic basketball this year, with their only losses to the number 2 ranked team in the country currently and the number 14 ranked team, right? Yeah. Very, very good team. I have no complaints with them being ranked. Texas, I think we can see Texas is so good. Texas can be so good. They're nowhere near their full potential. Like, they were ranked number 5 preseason. Like, despite still being in the top 25, this is nowhere near as good as they can be. So hopefully, as Big 12 play goes on, they start to mesh a little bit better, and you start seeing consecutive wins against teams they should be beating. But Texas 23, that's fine. I don't think Tennessee should be ranked. I really don't. They haven't beaten anybody good. They beat UConn, who is no longer ranked, like, not a very good team. Okay, I forgot about the Arizona game, but that's their one game. Their one game where they beat a good team against Arizona. Granted, they've all their losses come against very good teams as well, which I understand. I understand why they are ranked, but I don't think Tennessee is the 24th best team in college basketball. I think Colorado State's better than them. I think Iowa and BYU. I think even Alabama is better than they are. But Tennessee I don't think deserves to be here. UConn, a bit more on the fence about. I personally don't think so, but I think they are closer than Tennessee. I think they're a better team than Tennessee. Beat Auburn. Auburn's only loss. And while they also haven't beaten outside of the Auburn, they're very similar. I just watching them, UConn actually looks to me like a much better team than Tennessee does. But as for these, so Seton Hall fell out and completely fell out of the voting. That surprised me a little bit. I agree they should be out of the rankings. They should be higher than TCU, in my opinion. But it was just one team that I saw in there. But no, they should be in this mix. Alabama is in the mix. Iowa 26, BYU up there. Now, as for the Coaches Bowl, the one thing that I appreciate that they did differently is having Colorado State. That's the major thing. I appreciate Colorado State is a top 25 team in the country. But outside of that, they look very, very similar. Like, just switch those two. Just mess with these four a little bit. Switch these two. Move Texas down and Chicago up. Kick Colorado State out, and there you go. You got the exact. They're very similar rankings. But anyway, that'll do it for me. If y'all enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Adios.